Hi V. Sorry it took so long to get this to you, but I think you'll find it helpful. And I'm going to just start with the best part of your shot. So I just want to close up. That's a good looking shot right there. So the issue is how do we get optimal from the catch to that point to the finish? Because there's some little breaks in the shot that we have to work through, so little kinks in the shot. Now, I just want to caution you that that guide hand is flicking. I don't know, you can see your thumb. So there it is. So see how your guide hand turns? I don't want to see that thumb. So your hand should be facing the side wall. And if your ball starts going bonkers, it's because you've put this funny spin on it. I typically do that, to be quite honest. Not that I play much anymore, but when I get tired, I don't know, the thumb feels like it needs to give a little extra push, and it messes up my shot, and I get a little nuts. But this shows the potential of your shot. See how you've got really nice ups. You've got probably the best ups in the group. And we just want to make sure that those ups don't work against you. Your landing is really good too. So then let's go to the problem. Let's get under the hood. All right, so problem number one, as you know, is the buckling of the right knee, and it runs parallel to the elbow. So my biggest concern, particularly for girls, is getting that base set up so that we can get it solid and then stay on the shot line. So your toe, knee, hip, shoulder. You really want to try to get as close to that blue line as you can, and then you finish on that shot line. So the issue is, how do we get there? I want to start now going over here. This will help you see where the breakdown is. So when you catch the ball, which is right-left, you want to catch it left-right to stabilize the shot line second as opposed to first, because the second foot will cause the shot line foot to maybe go a little bit off balance. So it should be a left-right approach. So let's write that down. I'm writing it down on my piece of paper here. Left-right. Number two is just catching it more ready. So if we just go back, see how you catch that ball and you're too upright? You want to do a better job, and this is the most common problem in the group that we were working with on Wednesday nights. It's just not being ready enough in that seated squatted position. It's called in the chair. And the second problem you have is what Ethan has too, is you jump too far forward. So what you have is that guide hand thumb flicking the ball, and you're jumping a foot and a half forward. And that's when the ball is going to go all over the gym, and you're going to have a hard time understanding what went wrong. So there's your start and finish. Okay, that's not the best pass, but it takes a little bit of a sweep and sway for you to get into it. This is good. All right, this is lovely. If you can catch it right there, you're going to streamline your speed of release, the timing of release. Now, let's see where you end up. So there's the problem. So if you can do some squats that stabilize you, so ideally you don't go past that blue line. Maybe you land on it, but you don't go too far past it. Okay, and again, these are problems. Catching it ready is number one. Again, this is really good if you can just get there sooner. So number one, I'll write this in the notes, would be to go left-right as much as possible, or you're really good at the stop and pop, but you have to be more ready and balance, okay, ready in the seat. Okay, so you have to get in the seat, and I think if you do these three things, left, right, you're ready, you're in the seat, what you'll find is that that problem and this problem will be reduced. It won't totally go away. Some squats are going to help with that, but it is a big cause for concern. And again, Coach Franklin didn't do it, but I did. So definitely as a female, we have to make sure that everything's lined up. And then the last thing is it'll stay on the right. And I think if you do all the things we outlined, this guide hand problem will go away. Okay, so left, right, be more prepared. Okay, and then at the end, I think the biggest thing you want to assess, the last two things, so one is left, right, let me review. Two is your balance, so it's the chair, okay. Three is get on the shot line. Okay, so left, right, balance, shot line. That should fix your knee. Okay, number four would be to assess. Okay, so you shoot it and you assess, and number five is where did I land? Okay, so part of the assessment is, was I on the shot line? Did my knee stay still? Did it go up the shot line? Did my guide hand affect it? But wait a second. All this stuff can go out the window unless I land relatively close to where I started. Okay, so I think by looking at this, we have identified the great parts of the shot, how good looking it can be, and I think we just have to harness more stillness. You're a really athletic kid, and sometimes that can work against you. So shooting-wise, you have to grease your groove, improve your mechanics, and be as still as possible.